Hey, we'll get him come into the car. Come on in here, celebrity.
Celebrity?
Yeah. They liked you. They said they'd never heard you talk so much as you did last Saturday.
Oh, I think I got the same shirt on.
I think I probably did too, do I?
I don't know.
We wear a lot of the same clothes. We're old like that.
I just did, I changed pants, but I hung this shirt back up. Only wore it out.
We're trying our best to get out of the house. He's been out, excuse me. Oh my gosh, that sun hurts my head.
You're gonna tell it right.
Tell it like it is. He's been out of the house, it's me.
I've been to Jasper, knocked around, done some
Don't
stuff
tell all your private locations.
Oh.
You know, we may have a stalker.
Oh, really?
That would be one pathetic stalker, would it not?
Let me give you my address. Got back from Jasper and asked this one, who's been on the couch all day long.
Yep.
I'm like, what are you doing? Because she had said, oh, we'll get out tomorrow and we'll ride around. What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, just get some breakfast, blah, blah, blah. And
you guys speak up, blah, blah, blah.
Anyway, so she was talking yesterday like she wanted to get out and go somewhere. So
well, I went to the chiropractor and I was feeling renewed.
And so I got back about, what, about 9 o'clock? 10 o'clock, seeing where she wanted to go. Oh, I don't know, just come on back. We'll
what time is it now?
Oh, it's 3:13. So anywho, I got back and she's zonked out and I'm like, are you going to do anything? Well, maybe this afternoon we'll do something. I'm like, well, I'm going out in the yard, I'm working. So I was going to get on the tractor and do some cleanup. Well, I ain't no more been out there 10 or 15 minutes and the bottom fell out.
Bottom fell out. I'm telling you, we had a great little rain.
So
I kept waiting for him to come in. I kept listening for the door to open for him to come in because I'm telling you, it was raining. But he never came in and I looked outside and I couldn't see him and I thought, well, he's under the porch. I don't know why I thought you was under the porch because the rain would go through under the porch.
Not under the roof part of the porch, it wasn't.
Well, that's true.
No, I pulled my shirt off and I worked in the rain.
Because it was not lightning or thundering at all.
It was like kid rain.
It was just a great rain. It was like the kind of rain that you'd want to play in if you were a kid. Was it not?
It was. That's what I just said.
It was a kid rain. That's what a kid rain is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was a great rain. But now it's come back out. Of course, it's just 85, so that's low.
But I worked about 2 hours out in the yard.
Well, and I would have to say that the headache is about 50% down. I still have it, and I don't feel great at all, but it is 50. I'd have to say at least 50% down. I think the chiropractor maybe, which I've started the new medicine too, but I really think he really adjusted my neck yesterday. He, popped my neck. Did you notice that it completely popped to one side and it didn't pop to the other side? Did you notice that? Did you notice that it popped out loud going to the right and it's like it was stuck going to the left? It didn't.
No, it was loose.
Yeah, but it didn't make a noise.
Oh, didn't it?
Not at all. And when he popped it to the right, it made a real loud pop sound.
Oh, did it?
Like a crunch. Crunch. And to the right is where it's so bad. So I am definitely going back. I may start going to him regularly because he knows about fibromyalgia too. He was very versed in it. And he's a he's a country boy. And he actually, I've told y'all before that John and his brother have poker nights. And he actually plays poker with them sometimes.
That's right. First Friday night of the month.
Country boys will survive.
And then his wife works in the bookstore
at the college,
right behind my office, and my secretary and her are real good friends.
So anyway, I've just never been to him. I went to
small town.
I went to a chiropractor years ago. I had problems with my neck years. I'm talking, gosh, years and years and years ago. So anyway, it's better, but I am moving slow.
I finally had to get her out of the house. Just kept on insisting.
Yeah, if he hadn't pushed, I'd just stayed there today.
I'm like, I got an idea. What? You gonna go get something and bring it back? I'm like, well, no, that wasn't really what I was thinking.
That's what he said. Well, he said, I got an idea, and I said, what? You're gonna go pick us up something to eat and bring it here? He's like, no. He got one of the best watermelons. We are big watermelon people in the summer. Did you get that one at the farmer's market?
Yeah, when I went, let's see, what day was it? Tuesday, I had that dermatologist appointment.
Oh, yeah.
And I stopped by the farmer's market and picked up a watermelon. It was from Dothan, Alabama.
Well, our boys love watermelons as much as we do. And this is the sweetest, just perfectly firm. Some you get this time of summer, they're already getting a little mushy. But this one, I ate about...
Call it crisp. Sweet and crisp.
John cuts them up so good. He cuts them up into beautiful little triangles and puts them in bowls. And I ate about 5 pieces this morning. And he said, let's go take our boys the rest of this watermelon, and then we'll go get a bite to eat, and then we'll circle back around to the farmer's market. And oh, somebody's having an estate sale. I wonder who that is. Yeah, so that's what we're doing, and I just wanted to let y'all know, because I've been giving you daily or every other day updates, and like I said, I don't feel great. I really feel like my head's kind of in a vice grip today, like it's just being squeezed a little bit. But that, and I didn't have any pain up here yesterday, but I do have a little bit today, but not as bad as it was. So, and I told y'all, I told him I'd be there Monday at 9, and I forgot I had to babysit. I get tickled at y'all because you tell me, I don't see how you go and do all that you do, and you amaze me. Y'all do too. You do too. It's just that you're hearing me say it. Y'all do as much or more than I do. I know you do. Jean E., I love you, lady. I tell you, you are such a sweet Southern lady. And she put on there, if y'all don't watch Jean E., you need to watch her channel. It's just Jean and then capital letter E. Ooh, why are you walking in the road? Gosh. Man. He's asking to be run over today.
Well, that lady was blowing her horn and I was...
Well, I know. So, but anyway, that was an unintended squirrel. That was a squirrel on the road. Squirrel, you know, when you have diversion.
Oh, I know squirrel, but that wasn't no squirrel. That was a man.
That was a squirrel for the video.
Squirrel.
That was a squirrel on the road, I said. But if y'all don't watch Jean E., go watch her. If you want to see a Southern lady, y'all say y'all like the way I talk. I like the way she talks. She's from Virginia. And honey, Jean, I'm just going to tell you right here now.
Well, I want to listen to it.
Oh, she's got the most beautiful Southern drawl you have ever heard. So, Jean, I'm just telling you that when you go home to be with the Lord, if you don't have anybody to leave your Ray Dunn to, leave it to me.
See, Jean, I thought what she was about to say. When you go home to be with the Lord, I want my mansion up there next to yours.
Well, I'll take that too.
And then she's after your possessions here on earth. I mean, I don't know what's happening there.
Well, now, I've already got one friend.
Got off in the flesh a little bit
I got one friend that's already asked to be next to me. because we're going to share this huge creek together. So she's my next door neighbor. She's already asked dibs on that. But Jean can be definitely next door too. But Jean has got the most awesome. She has connections. She has friends that buys it for her. And I've never seen so much. And then she talks about me doing a lot. Y'all must see. I don't decorate for Halloween at all, but she has a passion decorating for Halloween, upstairs and downstairs. I will have to show it to you, John. And then well, I mean, it's just everything. Or is it no, it's tasteful. Very tasteful. Yeah, it's not creepy Halloween. It's tasteful Halloween, cute Halloween, that kind of stuff. But then she does Christmas that much too. And so, Jean, don't you be saying you don't know how I do everything I do, because girlfriend, you work your honey off. Then she has beautiful flowers that she shows. And so, shout out for Jean E. Y'all go watch her. She is just another Southern sweetheart. And Jean, just remember, if you don't have anybody that wants your Ray done, I do. But anyway, so we're taking the boys some watermelon. Gonna go eat. And then I'm going to church tomorrow. Our pastors are in Jackson Hole, Wyoming for vacation.
Are they not going to be back?
No, Pastor Sargent's preaching tomorrow though. So
you go wrong with Pastor Sargent.
Not our last pastor, but the one that was our pastor 20 years before. He's just a part of us. Oh my gosh, his whole family lives here. His daughter helps me in the Bible study. And when Ashley got married, he was our pastor the whole time Ashley was being raised there. And all the years that we went on choir tour, I need to try to figure out a way to show them some of our old choir tour videos. Y'all, we used to take over 100, usually 120, 130 people on choir tour every summer. We did 2 choir tours every summer, an adult choir tour and a youth choir tour. That was kind of like the legacy of our church back then. We did that for over 20 years. The youth choir did it longer than that. And I've got a lot of videos. We sang Texas, South Carolina, Oklahoma, Virginia, Tennessee, Georgia, Louisiana, Ohio. But y'all, we had 2 large church buses then. Someone had bought them for us, a man that was in our church. And of course the joke was one of the buses was going to break down on choir tour, and it always did. And it was always the one I was on. But when we were, I think I had mentioned this to y'all, when we were in Florida one time before with Michael. Michael was talking about his summers being spent at the beach, and Ashley said, well, ours wasn't. Ours was spent on choir tour. And that's the truth. We saved our money every year. We raised a lot of money too. But the kids absolutely loved going on choir tour with us. They'd probably be on adult choir tour, I don't know. I probably could play some of those and just record them off the TV, couldn't I? A little bit. And let y'all hear me singing with the choir a little bit. And then we would normally do the adult choir tours in June. And then we'd be home about 3 or 4 weeks, and we would do a youth choir tour in July. And those of us that had kids in the youth choir tour would also chaperone on those. So many times we did 2 choir tours. And as Ashley got older, I didn't go on every one of them because they went to Los Angeles one year. I didn't go. And greatest experiences of our life. I so hate that our kids growing up there now do not have that experience, because you would experience things in worship by going to other churches and being away from your own church. The pressure was off of you. And you know, I've told y'all about Jimmy Westbrook that sings in Little Big Town. I've got video of him in the youth choir tour singing. I need to show y'all that. But I need to get out some old videos of me and show y'all.
We need to, maybe this fall when it gets really, like, real comfortable.
Yeah. Have a night to watch some of them?
Yeah, out on the porch.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to do that. Plan a night to do that. I'm telling you, I got so many memories in those videotapes. I converted some of them over to DVDs.
You get Pam and all them, and Brenda and Jimmy.
Man, we had so much fun. You would just bond with people, be crazy, sit up half the night playing cards. They had a huge group that played Rook. We'd play board games. We would always, on the adult choir, well, the youth choir tour too, wherever we were, we would have a special night just for us. That would be like fellowship night, and then like prayer time for just us. And sometimes they'd even bring in speakers just to minister to us. But we went out and we ministered. We would testify of things that the Lord had done for us. And I'm telling you, we had some Pentecostal church services. It was wonderful, guys. It was wonderful. I wouldn't take anything for those years. So Ashley's like, no, Michael, we didn't go to the beach every summer. We went on choir tour. So actually, the first time that John and I went anywhere, we went on choir tour, didn't we? Where was it that year? Savannah?
Savannah.
Yeah. John and I had started dating in April, and in June the choir went to Savannah, and so we drove. Instead of we didn't ride the bus, and we drove, and he got to experience it. So it was great. It was an era that I hated to see end, but it did. But we did that for over 20 something years. So
yeah, you've been going quite a while. I got you off sidetracked with those choir tours, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. What were we talking about before then?
I was just going up there, so we probably need to wind it up.
I love the way he tries to route me up. He doesn't realize that I have a really good editing software.
You know, it's just, you know, after she's went on and whatever.
You don't realize that some of the times when you go on and on, and I don't hear that I edit you out.
Oh, well, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I only got one showing.
There's probably times you think you're on here a lot, and you're not. You never watch them anyway.
All right, you heard it right here.
All right, you heard it first right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a low blow, wasn't it, baby?
It was. It is.
Oh,
that's
God.
All right. It's your channel. It's your channel.
I'm the one making the big
I
ones.
retire. I'm making my own channel.
What you gonna talk about?
I'm gonna do game night at the garage.
Oh gosh, we cannot put a camera at game night at the garage.
No, but
we cannot put a camera down there.
I think, what's his name, Foxworthy?
Yeah, Jeff Foxworthy.
They'll probably be stealing some of our stuff.
Probably so. We love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Tell them bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Love y'all. Bye bye.
What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? Papa, look.
What in the world?
Who is this? Look, Papa.
That hurts.
So I got somebody new here.
It's formerly known as Reed.
Woohoo! What?
What you doing, Vivian?
Wait, Papa.
What's in
Sing me something.
What's in that bag? What do you mean?
Sing
what's
me
in that
something.
bag?
Huh?
You think
You
it
know
might be
I'm
something in
bad.
I'm bad. You know it. Come on. You know I'm bad. I'm bad. Come on. The stuff in this bag.
Hi. Papa brought you something.
Oh. You'll see what Papa got you? Let me show you. If I can get this snake off my head.
It's watermelon.
Yeah, besides watermelon.
Let me
Wait, Papa got it right here.
Riggs, no, wait.
Riggs.
Riggs.
Oh,
Big Mouse.
That's that button.
Oh.
Dance, go.
Woo!
Hey, if you saw hot dog, go sing hot dogs.
Can we open it?
Does Michael Jackson like the Minions?
Minions wasn't around in the early 2000s.
You like him, don't you?
What is that, buddy?
Give me that.
Did Papa get that for you?
That's yours too.